Clement's Homebrew coming at ya. Oh, I'm tired. I'm not sure if I should be doing a beer review today, but I needed something cool and easy to drink. I was out boating with the boys today. Had a fun day, some fun runs on the boat, so I needed something to cool me down. And you know, the saying is cool as a cucumber. I got a great gift trade from Ryan at Estero Brewer. It is the Cucumber Saison from Cigar City. I just enjoy everything that comes out of Cigar City. I really, truly do. This is a 5% ABV, so it should be nice and light and easy for me. It was made, of course, with cucumbers and Sriracha Ace, which is a Japanese hop. And I assume they did it more than just the boil for the bittering. If so, then we should expect some lemon on this, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to get this cracked open and we'll see what this one's like. As is typical for a Saison beer, a lot of head. It's already gone down a little bit, but a lot of effervescence in this beer. It's a really nice, like medium golden color. Really inviting, beautiful color on it for sure. And very white, brilliant white head on that. Kind of pillowy with some large bubbles on the edges as well. So let's get a nose on it. Wow, that was interesting. So one thing I did not expect is I got just the slightest, very light, slightest hint of almost a bubblegum scent. A little more sweetness than I expected on it. I definitely got some of that like hay grass aroma coming off of it. Just the slightest hint of funk, just ever so slight. You do get the cucumber on the scent, though. Yeah, kind of a fresh cucumber, but you've got that kind of saison, the light bit of funk, more the hay grass yard, barnyard kind of scent on it as well. Not heavy, though. All of this is very, very light. Kind of a vegetable type of feeling coming off of it as well. And is what I would have expected from Sriracha Ace. I'm getting a little bit of a lemon aroma on it as well. Also, a little bit of like a pepper, but just like a white pepper. Just the white pepper aspect. Kind of interesting. All right, anyway, it's kind of died down, and I'm thirsty. So, cheers. I'm going to give this a try. Well, there is more to the body than I expected, first of all. Wow, and I just got hit by a bunch of cucumber at the end. Holy cow. The first sip just brought on this like feeling of vegetables. Well, and I got some melon too. Like a vegetables, a lot of like raw vegetables, like in a salad, but as if there's more cucumber and celery or something, on there than you're getting of the lettuce, but very much kind of like a fresh salad. And yeah, you get a lot of cucumber coming off of this, and then I get a little bit of a melon taste on it as well, kind of like not necessarily honeydew, but like a green melon, kind of like honeydew, but not quite so sweet. Very interesting. It's very clean, it's kind of crisp, somewhat smooth, a little bit slick on the mouth. Just I almost feel like this should be like a vegetable beer rather than a saison. It does have in the taste a little bit of that saison-esque type feeling, a little bit of the flavor from the yeast like you might expect, but it's really takes a back step from the beer. Maybe just the slightest hint of funk. It's you get it's mostly just that like hay grass, barnyard hay grass kind of flavor, and even that's fairly light on this. And all the flavors I'm describing at this point are really very, very background flavors. I mean, just a hint of the pepper. Actually, it might be nice if there was a little bit more of that. And it's a white pepper, and just a hint of herbal to it, but just a hint, just slightly there. Like I said, in those more of those saison type flavors, and the barnyard flavors and the yeast, all very very much in the background. The effervescence is there. I mean, it's a very effervescent beer. You know, it's very refreshing. You know, it's pretty clean on the palate. Like I said, it's on the full side of light, kind of crisp, smooth. You can't hardly detect any alcohol at all. It's very light, and that cucumber flavor really is the stronger flavors, kind of blended in with some of that Saison-esque type flavor. I'm just barely getting some of the grains, you know, some of the barley taste, just lightly in it. It's, you know, almost hardly tastes beer-like in a way. Part of it's almost like a really light Pilsner type lager, you know, on as far as the beer aspect goes. But these other flavors come in enough to swing it towards that Saison type characteristic, more so. Rating, very tough, especially when I'm tired like this, to be real frank with you. But first is a Saison, okay, is a farmhouse ale. It kind of has those qualities. It's not real strong in those areas. I mean, if I was going to rate on what they were trying to capture with a cucumber Saison, I think they did a really good job. It really has that. I feel like I could take it and put them on my eyes, right, like the women do. And but my case would be my forehead to kind of cool it off after being on the boat today. But as far as ratings go on a beer, you know, I'm glad that they captured the cucumber. I wish there was a little stronger presence of like that yeast effect and so forth on it. I would like to have seen a little more of the Saison flavors. Honestly, though, if they had done that, it may not have allowed the cucumber flavor to go through. As far as ratings for a Saison goes, I want to keep it in the very good. I think they did a good job of capturing that idea of a cucumber Saison. So I want to give them some credit for that. I think they did a very good job of accomplishing what they said it was. I'm going to give it an 86 for Saisons in general. If I was just rating on cucumber Saison, I'd probably rate higher. But as a Saison, I think that's a fair rating, an 86. Overall, it's tough. I mean, this is an interesting beer. It has some really fun qualities to it. It kind of works, and it kind of doesn't work at the same time. Cucumber on the palate for a long time. I feel like I need more salad now. But it's still a good beer. I'm still enjoying it. So I think on my overall, I'm giving this an 82. That's a B minus for my personal taste in beer. So it's decent, but this is a very fun beer, very interesting beer. Again, I think if you were rating it as a cucumber Saison, I'd say they knocked it out of the park. You could give it a 95 because they really accomplished that. But overall, though, maybe cucumber's not my favorite thing in the world. I don't know what to say. So thanks again, Ryan. Appreciate it. This has been a fun beer to try. So what can I say? What do I always say? Life is too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you on another beer review. Cheers.